Yorùbá sọ pé ẹ̀yìnkùlé ni ọ̀tá wà. Ọ̀tá is enemy. Wà is to be to abound, to be present at. So if you now want to put it in your English, enemy stays at the backyard. Abi? And I say inú ilé is inside of the house. Inú ilé ni aṣeni. The word aṣeni in Yoruba, ṣe means to do. Ẹni is a person. So aṣe ẹni, aṣeni, someone that is doing a person, someone that is doing in this space is doing bad thing to a person. Do you get? Right. So inú ilé ni aṣeni ń gbé. You may not put aṣeni, you can say aṣebi. Ibi is bad thing, right? Aṣebi ń gbé, you can say aṣebi ń gbé, you can say aṣeni ń gbé. Gbé means to live, to be present at. So you say ẹ̀yìnkùlé ni ọ̀tá wà, inú ilé ni aṣeni ń gbé. That means enemies are outside. The people that will kill you, they are inside the house with you. They are living with you. Do you understand? Right. So what we are saying, the people inside are the people that will give the people outside. See, he wakes up at 6. It goes to the gym at 7. He talks to people at 8. He goes to work at 9. If you want to get no, he likes dodo and tienyi. He likes salmon. He likes salmon. And your enemy will know that. So that's just to say that ẹ̀yìnkùlé ni ọ̀tá wà, inú ilé ni aṣeni ń gbé. So ẹbí is family. Be to ask. Be to be born. Ẹbí. Then we have a word called ìdílé. 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 The word ìdí is what? Don't pretend.
You're behind. Is it?
Why are you not doing as if you don't know? Right. So that's ìdí. Do you know that ìdí, apart from being your behind, as you said, it's also the word for reason. Ìdí is reason. Kí ni ìdí? What's the reason? Ìdí ni pé the reason is that. Abi? Mayowa, do you understand?
Yeah. I was just I'm taking notes to help me understand. So
okay. So because I want you to get
yeah.
Right. Grace nko, show here.
What's hear me?
Oh, that. So ìdí is the same word for behind or but, and it's the same word for reason. So I was teaching a class, and it said, why is the D behind? And it's the same word for reason. It's just, and I say, that's because when a guy sees someone's behind, he loses sense of reasoning. Oh my God. but it goes beyond that though. It goes sometimes it's valid, but it goes beyond all that. You see, the reason is that our forebears, they know that before you take any action, before you say anything, sit down before you talk. Think about it, reason before you utter. Then, because it's your voice that you used to sit down. When they say, why didn't you come yesterday? Before you say, you sit down. Whether like this or in your mind, you see. That's why Yoruba say, call the arrow and odofinue. That we call the right man to the king and the left man to the king of your heart. before you utter any word. Right. So when they say kinidi, is already a cue. Is it clue or cue? It's already
Cue.
a
Cue.
clue for you, because they've given you the clue. Say kinidi. They've said, sit down, calculate it well before you say anything, because words are like egg. Abby, once you saw, you cannot say Ctrl Z, Abby. You already said it, right? So the reason you have ed as reason and ed as but is to give you hint before you speak, before you say a word, to actually think well before you say. So ed is reason, then ile is house or home. Abi? Ile is house or home. So when you then say ed, ile, so you now say ed, ile, when two words follow each other, one of them is not needed. So idile, which means the reason for the house. The reason for the house. You see now, if you are not married, you can just dust your passport and say, I want to go to Aruba, and you just go, bam. Tomorrow, your friend is doing this thing, you can just go, bam. But the moment you get married, before you take that action, you have to calculate it well and say, by next week, I want to do this. The reason you are doing that is not for you, it's for the people to be aware of your movement or what you want to do. Before you get married, you can be living in one bedroom apartment, Abby. But the moment you get married like this, you move from studio to a bigger apartment. Right. The reason you are doing that is still same you. Abby, it's still same you now, but you have to move because of people. So ile, the reason for the house, the reason for your action, the reason before you take any decision is because of the people. Do you understand? All right. So that is family in Yoruba. Ebi, or you can say idile, which is in English doesn't carry too much weight. Household. Now, we can also call family in Yoruba Ìbátan. Ìbátan. So family can also call. So this one can be likened to extended family. Domire, Ìbátan. You see the word ton, that word ton means to be related though. Have you heard it before? You've not heard it before. Maiwa, you've heard it before. Grace Tigbori.
Yeah.
Ton. That means, oh God. See, the word ton in itself is to be related. That ton is just a tonal representation that changes. It's also the same word, root word for ton, which means to spread. Right? That's where you get the word for story from, iton, which means something that can spread. History, iton. Because the word ton means to light. Sure, you know. When lot ton, ino, that means the moment you press that switch, it just lighting. And the word ton also is the word for so ton is to light. Ton is the same word for ron, which is generation. Iran, vision, ìran, insight, ìran. Do you get? It's the same family, which is to spread. So when you say ṣé a tán, that means, do we have the family that spreads, within itself? I mean, are we progressing? Are we from the same family lineage that spreads? So that's why that one is more or less for extended family. Now, so when you say ba, mo ba eton, ba the person ton, ìbátan is ìbátan mi ni, is my relative, ìbátan relative. So in this family, we have the word for father. Everybody will know that too. Baba. Abi. Now, let's take it down. The word ba. What's ba?
Is
Take.
it to cover?
Cover. Gba. Májò tutù. Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Ba. To cover. What again is ba?
I thought it was take.
That's ba.
Oh, tonal.
Not tonal. Different.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is ba.
Oh,
So take or accept is ba. But this is ba, which is to cover. Ba. It doesn't mean to protect. You see, have you heard ẹ̀mí mímọ́ ba lé mi?
yeah.
That means Holy Spirit descend on me.
Mm,
Have you heard it before?
yeah.
Oh, ẹ̀mí mímọ́ bà lé mi. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ bà lé mi, because ẹ̀mí mímọ́ in Yoruba is Holy is in English is Holy Spirit. Mímọ́ is clean. Ẹ̀mí is spirit, so clean spirit, so to speak. Right. So you say ẹ̀mí mímọ́ bà lé mi. So ba is to cover, just like Mayowa said. Ba is cover. Ba is protect. Ba is shield. Ba is incubate. So have you heard this word before? You say ẹyẹ ba lókun. That means the birds perches on a rope. Right. You say adìyẹ ba lé ẹyin. So adìyẹ is N. Ba incubates egg. So ba is also, so ọkọ̀ òfurufú ba sí pápákọ̀ òfurufú. So pápákọ̀ òfurufú is airport. Ọkọ̀ òfurufú is airplane. Ba sí pápákọ̀ òfurufú. So ba means to cover. Then the word the second word is ba, which is to meet or to encounter. Muma bá ẹ lọ. Have you heard that before? Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ rí? Muma bá ẹ lọ. Ba means to meet. Now, when you say ba, see, someone that protects, that guides, that shields, that incubates, chastises, and someone you can meet to meet your needs. So, the responsibilities of a father, of Baba, is in the name that you call him. Yeah. That's it. But so it goes beyond quote and unquote. It goes beyond donating sperm. So you can be a daddy and not be a baba. The guy say, right. So baba is a whole lot of responsibility. That's why our forebear says obini koto owoni. Do you understand that? Say obini, B means to give back. right? Obini, that you obieni, that means that you gave birth to a person, is not up to that he nurtured me. Do you get, like, wo means to look after, to watch over, to fend for, right? So that you gave birth to me is not up to you look after me. So that's what Yoruba, I mean, that's what our forebears believe. That's why I said this class is not about I want to go, mo fẹ́ lọ, mo fẹ́ jáde. It's all about you having knowledge about how our forebears taught and what you are even speaking at all. What do they really mean? Right. And it will help us as individuals to actually work on ourselves and be able to be whatever we are called, we own to the responsibility to which we are called. Show you when you're that. Look at that. Ah, Ọlọ́run ṣeun. All right. So, Baba, Father. So let's look at from pronouns to talk about this, Baba. You know, you in Yoruba is O. O. And this is to a young person or might. That's British. Then you in Yoruba is E. And this is to an old person or a grab. That's the British. But this, we use it to ask question in Yoruba. O and E. O and E. You see, this O and E, Omoyami, it goes beyond even question. No. That's the bedrock of the language, Gogo. If I say, oh, you don't respect me, I can say, Onlo for me. Have you heard that before? And sorry, kò ní ọ̀wọ̀, kò ní respect, Onlo o for me. That just that's become a very big deal, right? Why is for older person, but we use it to ask question majorly in Yoruba. Why your and you? It's also Now look at you. That's it. Don't let it confuse you. Because your and you is also and this one is for a young person or might. That's Manchester English. What this? Yeah. Then your and you is ye. And this is for old person or group. And this is for expression. Expression or to make statement. What language is that? Statement. Or to make statement in Yoruba. Right. So, O or younger, or ye older. And this for expression. For expression. You will see what we're saying. Why we in Yoruba is a. Our or us in Yoruba is wa. They, them, they, or their is one. Is one. Why my or me is me. Why is or her or in or at or on or by, all of this is ni. All right. Yeah. Let's just play around it. These are things that you know, but repetition is part of learning. Abi? So how do you say my father in Yoruba? Maiwa. This time,
Baba mi.
Abami. This time you unmute. Everybody unmute, because I'll call you. So Babami. You see, what you just did is father, that is mine. Do you get, like, father, mine? So we are possessive. So this your and you are possessive pronoun. We possess. Do you get, like, we will possess. So Babami. So Grace, your father to someone younger.
Baba ẹ.
Washiromo Yami. Babae. Babae. So Adeo to someone older.
Baba yín.
Kí là ń ṣe ń bí ẹ tí mọ gbogbo ẹ? Then our father, Atlola, our father. You mean
No, I was like, I got the hard one, small. But Babawa.
Babawa. Then their father, Maiwa.
Baba one.
Baba one. See that? We see baby Baba la one. And designer. You don't know that song? Ancient millennial is here. Ade. Abi kí ló pè é? Kí ni yẹn? Kí ni?
Vintage.
Vintage millennial. I mean, Baba one. Right, so Baba one. Now, how then in that family we have a man? What's man in Yoruba?
Okuri.
Man is Okunrin. Now, how do we get to Okunrin? Look at the word kun. What's kun? Kun.
Be filled.
Eh?
Kun.
Kun.
Like when something is filled up or.
No. Vintage. Kun is full. Kun. This is kun. The tone goes down. Do kun. Kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́? Òun kun. Mo ń bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ òun kun. Kí ni kun? Grumble. Tí gbọ́ rí, to grumble is to kun. Kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́? Òun kun. Kun is to grumble. And it's the same, oh God Almighty. It's the same word for strength. Yoruba. Because some people will be thinking, no wonder all these men, they're always grumbling around. So it's the same word for strength in Yoruba. And ring is what?
Walk.
Ring is walk. Right. Ring is walk. Then you'll not be asking in your mind now, what has grumbling, strength, and is it wookie or wookie has to do with each other? Abby, you see, let's say you're coming to Nigeria and you ask me to, and I ask you that, I beg you, when you're coming to Nigeria, I just bought iPhone, oh, please let me bring it, If it's convenient for you, you bring it. Abi, you just there's no worry now. I will bring it for you. But if it's not convenient for you, you just tell me, I'm sorry, I can't bring it because I have so many loads now. I can't bring it. What will I do? Nothing. I can only talk. The way we are very cool. Oh. But you say, I can't bring it because you have the power to say no. But let's say I'm your baba, I'm your father. I'll just call you. Hello, Atilola. Shebi, you are coming to Nigeria, born in Nigeria. So you help me go to Kent. You go and bring my laptop charger. So you then go to Manchester. Shebi is just 4 hours now by train. You go there and you go and get my laptop. And you then come back, you come to you come out. You are on the call, you are angry. We know this now. And he said, kilo, sir. You said, no, I'm just thinking of how I'm going to navigate it so I can navigate it and make sure you get those things for me. You know why you can't say no? You can tell me.
Who's older?
Not older.
My dad.
Because you don't have the power to say no.
Oh.
Anything you grumble about, you don't have power to say no to it. If you can say no, you can have said, I'm sorry, I can't. If it's because it's older, you can say you no to someone older times 3 and say, sir, I can't. There's nothing you can do. But because you're father. If your boss at work, bring file, you go, load your email, all of you guys that you are working from home, and they are sending you, you say, see, I have a meeting by 12. These people want to kill me. Still, you still attend that meeting with radiant face. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You know why? You grumble because you can't say no. So grumbling is a form of strength, but it's not enough. It's not sufficient to say no. So when you say ọkùnrin, Yoruba says he walks with strength. So it's in this age and time. I'm sorry to disrupt your knowing. It's in this age and time that men walk like this and say, I'm just saying. But ọkùnrin is ka, energy, strength, vigor. show you. Right. So that's what people will be talking. Are you not a man? Do you get any ọkùnrin? It goes beyond biology and saying it's strength that we are talking about. Right. So that's where we get the word ọkùnrin from. Then, if you know that, how then do you say, I'm a man? Let's start with Grace. I'm a man. So before you can say, I'm a man, you know what you're saying, Yoruba? Man is me. Oh yeah, Grace. Oh yeah, Shamije, sorry, so.
Ọkùnrin.
See? Ọkùnrin ni me. You know what I'm saying? That is, if you are looking for strength, if you are looking for this, don't look any further. Me is me. So yeah, so you're saying ọkùnrin. Ọkùnrin ni mí. Then Mayowa, you're saying you are a man. You're saying man is you to a younger person.
Ọkùnrin ni yeah.
Ọkùnrin Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Ọkùnrin ni ẹ́. What if it's for older? Atilola.
Ọkùnrin ni.
Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. So how do you now say we are men? Ade?
Ọkùnrin ni wá.
Kí ló ṣe? Ṣé o ti fẹ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ o ti mọ̀ fún máa bèrè ni? Now, Yada say they are men. They are men. Grace.
Ọkùnrin ni wọ́n.
Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Wàá ṣe ọmọ ìyá mi. Ọkùnrin ni wọ́n. Then in that family, we also have we have boss. That's the easiest. That's the easiest that you've had. Is now national word. What's boss in Yoruba?
Oga.
Wasere, Oga. You see, the word ga is what?
Big.
Big.
Tall.
Big ibawo.
Is it tall?
Tool? That's tool. That's is tool. Is tool. So man, Oga is tool. Ade is tool. Actually, Mama, my wife is tool. Abi, but we are not talking about height. We are talking about position. So when you say someone is Oga, you're saying Oga Jumilo. That means you're taller than me. In this space, not height, but position. So anyone you call Oga, that means that one is ahead of you. Okay. Let me say this. So you know that we Yoruba, we don't put much value to age as much as we do to position. You see that people say, you don't respect me, you don't respect me, you don't respect me. When you fight for respect, is a shallow way of thinking. We don't Yoruba value position more than age. In fact, age is like this. Position is like this. Because how do you explain it? Yoruba says that Ìbànújẹ́ lọ́jọ́ orí. Ipò làgbà. Ìbànújẹ́ is sorrow, sadness, right? Ìbànújẹ́ ni ọjọ́ orí, ọjọ́ is day, orí is head, the days on your head, which is age, right? So ìbànújẹ́ ni ọjọ́ orí, it says sorrow, sadness is age. It now says ipò ni àgbà, position is ipò, position ni àgbà is adult. Now say position is the true definition of adulthood. Because how do you explain it, Omoyami? A 60-year-old man is a gate man to a 30-year-old man. And the 60-year-old man runs, goes to open the gate for a 30-year-old man. And the 30-year-old man drives in. And the 60-year-old man beckons to his own son that is 30-year-old, age mate with his boss. And says, oh yeah, sorry, run, come and greet my boss. And the 30-year-old man runs and prostrates to greet a 30-year-old man. So what is age? You see, Yoruba says, Ìjà ò mẹ̀gbọ́n, aṣọ àbúrò dákin, which means fight, war, does not recognize who is older. It turns the younger to the victor, to the general. He said, Ọlá ò mẹ̀gbọ́n, oh God. He said, Ọlá ò mẹ̀gbọ́n, riches, wealth, does not recognize who is older, then he turns the younger to the father. We should understand this thing. Is that wealth does not recognize who is that it turns the younger to father. They say, see, we cannot continue this meeting, no, because Kunle is not around. And Kunle is the youngest. So rather than fight for don't you know I'm your sister? It's because you are not in that space. If you are in that space, even your parent, Yoruba say, your parent will give you respect as though you are their children. That's what Yoruba is teaching also. I tell you. Think about it. Right. So, Oga. So it will help you not to see people from the aspect of saying they are disrespecting you. Look at it. It will help you to see it from the angle that perhaps maybe you are not got into that space. Yeah. Mo, you know the so that's the Shebi, you heard of Kini Obama's wife and the brother. When they were in school, they used to call Obama's wife by his brother. That what's the name of that? His brother that used to play basketball. So I heard it from their podcast though. So when they were in school, they used to say something's sister, referring to Obama's wife. When Obama's wife got to White House, then the table turned. It becomes Mitchell's brother. Do you see life? So Ijao fight, war does not recognize who is older. It turns the younger to the victor. Riches does not recognize who is older. It turns the younger to a father. So, as in, think about it. Now, Oga. So my boss, definitely, let's cross it. My boss is
Ogami.
Oga me. Your boss to someone older.
Ogami.
Oga.
Someone older. Grace.
Oh, Ogai. Sorry.
Ogayi. Then to someone younger.
Okay.
Okay.
Then our boss.
Ogawa.
Ogawa Washiri. Ogawa. Then their boss.
Ogawa.
Then in that family, we have older sibling. Can you older sibling in Yoruba?
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Hmm.
Egmont. You see anybody that comes up with first Egbomi? It's rather maybe second to the last born or last born. Because they are tasking a lot of people. Give me body. Grace, how are you?
Fine.
Oh yeah, the word Egbon is coming from the word Ogbon. Kí ni ọgbọ́n?
Sense.
Eh?
Like your sense, your
Ọgbọ́n is wisdom. Now say, ọlọ́gbọ́n jù, ọgbọ́n, 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 ìwọ lọ́gbọ́n jù. Do you know that song?
Yeah, finally.
yeah. Yes. What
Ah!
song we know?
Hey. Vintage. Now, so to be wise in Yoruba is gbọ́n. To be wise. Right. So that's to say, agbọ́ngbọ́n jù, ọgbọ́n. So you know that song. Gbọ́n. So if I say, oh, Atilola gbọ́n, that means Atilola is wise. Mo gbọ́n, I'm wise. So when you then say, ẹ̀gbọ́n jù mí lọ, that means you're wiser than me. Then you are ẹ̀gbọ́n. So anyone that is wiser, that you call ẹ̀gbọ́n, is wiser than you, or should be wiser than you. Right. So anyone that you call ẹ̀gbọ́n should be wiser than you. Ẹ̀gbọ́n. So you as ẹ̀gbọ́n should dispose yourself with wisdom. Right. So right. So you dispose yourself with wisdom. Why? Younger sibling is what?
Àbúrò.
Yummy. Younger sibling is àbúrò. Now, the word boo is what? Atilola.
I'm not sure. The word that came to mind was like insult or something.
And that's
but-
what it is. Insult. Boo. Because the word insult is a boo, that word. So boo is a verb. Boo, muma bue. Boo lekon is an action word. Boo, vintage. Me boo vintage. So insult is domimi, ebu. So to insult someone is to insult. So what am I writing? To insult now or pronoun is to boo the person. So Mayowa boo Atilola, that means Mayowa insults Atilola. Mo boo Mayowa, I insult Mayowa. So boo is to insult someone. And the word rope. What's rope in Yoruba?
Think.
To think. Think is rope. Now, when you say abu ro, this to insult and to think. Now, in your mind, you will say, what is thinking and insult got to do with younger sibling, Abby? You know that. Let's be fair. Do you know that younger sibling they have a way of insulting their older ones, right? So, like Atilola is the first, can actually, Abby, in a way.
Yeah, very rude they are.
They are.
Yeah, very rude.
Are they? Share more.
Yeah.
Dear. Follow you see. What position are you?
The second of 6.
Second of 6. Okay, dear. Yeah. My uncle.
I'm the first of 3.
Did they, no matter how trivial?
Sometimes, but I think I've trained them in such a way. They don't do that anymore.
That's right. What about Grace? Grace.
Exact same. I've trained them well, so they know better.
They know older. Right. So generally, younger ones, they have a way of insulting their older ones, no matter how trivial it is. No, don't get me that thing. They become very reluctant, things that we just can't, Let's say this young Aburo goes to, insults the Egbon, sometimes, just like Mayowa. And Mayowa gets angry, and goes to meet the Baba and say, Baba me, Kemi boo Kemi insults me, And the Baba say, kilo she. He said, my head is big. And I said, He said, your head is big. Yeah. Now, like, what Kemi did to me, I can never forget. The Baba will say, see, Toba Buemaru. When she insults you, don't think about it. Be like, why would I think about it? This guy is very rude. See, now say, Akibu Nikaro. Because you can be angry in your head, but don't let it get to your heart. Because if you are that angry and your sibling does something bad, instead of you to say, this thing that you have done is not good, though, you just say, let him make that mistake. Shebi, he doesn't know how to respect his elder, Abi. You just allow her to make that mistake just because you perceive that she's rude. Not knowing that if she makes that mistake, the repercussion of it will rub off on you. And that doesn't make you Egbon wise. Right? You want to do something because you know that this thing that is this path that this guy is treading is bad. Just because he is being rude, he doesn't take to your advice. You now say, go and do your own. The time that you should be watching Ashake and be enjoy your life, they will just call you, come back, something has happened, your younger sibling is this thing. And in your mind, you would have prevented this thing that you want to salvage. Right. So you don't let their shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You don't let it get to your heart. It can get to your head, but you don't let it get to your heart. You can be angry. You can don't do that. But you see the next opportunity, you are plugging them in it. You need to advise them. You are saying it. Right. So Akibu. So when you see your younger sibling going the north, you know that it's your aburo. Have you seen our babawa, our grannies? Their younger one will insult them anyhow. We are the one that is offended on their behalf and say, how can you talk to grandma like that? And the grandma will say, aburo mi ni o, ẹ filẹ̀ fún mi o, leave her for me o, don't worry. Because they know that where will I push her to? Where will I push him to? Anything directly or indirectly is going to affect me. So anybody that bad will happen to, that will to rub off on me, I'll pray that bad will not happen to that person. Right. So it now gives you the thought that your aburo, if God has not given you the capacity to withstand anything, whatever that they do, you will not be the Egbon. God will make you the aburo. Well, the moment you come first, you'll be endued, Abi, with the capacity to be the Egbon, to withstand the insult, to withstand the responsibility that comes with it. If you are not going to withstand it, you will not be aburo. You will not be Egbon. God will make you the aburo. You see, God makes the aburo. So Akibu ni karo doesn't need. So it goes beyond Sydney. Is now to everyone. Do you get like? See, I'm not going to let it get to my heart. Just let it go. It will help you to live well. Sure, you understand me. Sure,
Oh, yeah.
eh? Who's that? Sure, vintage.
Sir.
Ah, it will sir.
Yeah, the Egbon now, so, you know,
Who
we need
told
to.
you? I'm Gen Z.
Oh, Ekpele.
Ota, I'm Gen Z. Abi, Grace, am I not Gen Z?
I plead the fifth.
You will think of it. All right, let's move to hers. I would call it in Alabama, husband. What's husband? My husband. Kini husband.
Okay.
Ọkọ. Ṣé o ti níyàwó? Maiwa.
Yeah, Benny.
Why is your wife not joining?
She's sleeping also.
Ṣé ti bímọ? Ó ti bímọ?
Benny.
Jẹ́ kó jókòó, wọ́n máa gbọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Chica. Hey, DJ. She doesn't want to come.
Oh yeah. So let them be listening so they can learn something. So ọkọ is coming from the word kọ. Kọ. No, kọ. What's kọ?
Learn.
Kọ is what?
To teach.
To teach. Then what else is kọ? To learn. Kọ. To write. Kọ. To build. Abi, you don't know. Right. See, so you see that people you see all those TikTok videos and stuff like that. That Yoruba is hard. Everything just sounds alike. Ogun. My daddy had calabash, 20 calabash, something. Before, the thing used to get me angry. Like, people will not want to learn this language because of this now. But later, I just say, okay, fine. When they start, some of them start reaching out to me, I'll be like, fine, it's okay, but please be calm. Emma, calm down. Right. But and I got to know that people don't know. And what you don't know, abuse is inevitable. You will just, but you now see the difference now. See, the word ko is to teach, ko is to write, ko is to learn, but it's coming from the root word to build. Now, what am I doing to you now? Mo ń kọ́ yín ní Yoruba. That means I'm building the knowledge of Yoruba in you, which is, picture it, bricks upon bricks, from family, Ebi to Ìbátan to Ìdílé. We are building this pa. Ko. And ko is to learn. You too, as I'm putting the bricks of knowledge, you too, you are erecting it pa. Some you will not, some now if I ask you may forget, but some you are building it in, and that is ko. Ko is to write. Before I can write Mayowa, I have to build the letters Mayowa because I want to build a word. So even when I want to write a book, I have to build words to form the book. Right? And ko is to build, which means to erect bricks upon bricks upon bricks upon bricks. You see that ko is just to build. So when you see people speaking and you hear the word ko, if you just ask them, what do you want to build? No, we are not building anything. I want to learn something. They will think you know Yoruba more than you know it. Because everything about ko is to build. It now depends on what you're doing. Now, look at the word oko now. Let's say I want to marry now. And I want to marry someone from, maybe from Ghana. And on the night of the wedding, my father-in-law may call me and say, see, you see, this is my child, my daughter, that you are taking to Nigeria. She doesn't know anything about your culture. Teach her. So my primary objective, responsibility is to be the teacher of custom and tradition of my people to my wife. I'm bringing her in from another place entirely, right? So I need to teach her the custom of the place that I am. You see now, if you now know your own culture self, you know that's double tragedy. Now, yeah, that's my job, to be the teacher of custom and tradition of my people to my wife. Even if we are both Yoruba and we live next to each other, the way they do in their house is different from the way we do in our house. Right? In their house, they may be saying, don't be silly, dad, don't be stupid, dad. But in my house, you have to kneel down to greet my dad. You have to eat, do this. Then that is ko. Ko is also to learn. I will have to, me as the husband, I have to learn the culture and tradition of the place of my wife, so that when she behaves in a certain way, I know how to counter it and say, oh, I'm from this area too. I mean, I know much about this, so we don't have any problem. And ko is to write. So I write, in this part of the world, the man write the history of the family. I'm the one doing all the work, like vintage. Abby.
Mm.
One day, and and in this part of the world, core is to build. In America, both of you can collect mortgage and be paying small. But in this part of the world, see, you build from scratch. Is the man that builds the house. So see, I'm still building. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you look at this, then you then see that husband goes beyond just sleeping with somebody. Husband is a teacher of culture and tradition. Husband is also a learner of culture and tradition. He ensures that he writes a good name for the family, and he builds for them to stay. That is why the word for maturity in Yoruba, who knows it? Maturity. 2 words for maturity in Yoruba. Tojubo. Tojubo. And the second one is Daliko. You see, the word tojubo is coming from the word to. To is enough. Okay. You say, to is okay, is enough. Oju is eye or face. And the word bo is to fend, to take care of someone. And show bo meaning. Have you heard that word before? Toba wasi London muma boy. That means I'm going to care for you. I'm going to take care of you. Now, when you look at it, to ojubo, up to, able to take care of a face. Now, not your face, but another person. Are you able to take care of another person? Then you are matured. It's not taking care of gel, it's not food though. Do you get? But have you been able to take care of the emotional needs of a people? Right? Do you have the capacity? One see koti tojubo. Someone that cannot take care of himself. How can he take care of another person? He has money, but he cannot take care of a person. And that's why we don't do a thing as as majority kidiko voting kidiko, you know, the way you do in America and UK. Oh my yummy, you can be 60 and not Tojubo. And you see a 15-year-old that is Tojubo. And the other one for maturity is Daleko. That is alone. To go alone, that jeun to eat alone, that soon to sleep alone, right? So the word da ileko, can you build this house alone?
Mm.
You are giving a company of 2 people. Can you make it 4? Can you make it 6 people? Right? Right? They give you this seed. Can you make a tree out of it? You know, is your mouth not going to spoil everything? do you say show ye right? Wani wo ó kọ̀ dàgbà ni is ó ti gbọ́ kò lè dá lékọ́ ó máa fẹnu túlé. You use his mouth to run the family down. Or the business. Rather give him business of 1, 2, 3 people. After 3 weeks, no leadership skill. Kò tí ì dá, kò lè dá lékọ́. But he has money. He has built houses. Ṣùgbọ́n kò lè dá lékọ́. You know, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Show ye.
Oh yeah.
Like you guys are looking at me as like, say I came here to speak Yoruba, get out. Yeah. All right, so you need to know all these things, you know, then you be able to. It's not only Oyibo people that have philosophy. The philosophy is in our language, is in the word we speak day to day. Yeah. So everything, the way we live our life. So you see someone who is rich, but kò tí ì dá lékọ́, kò tójú bọ́. Yeah. Now that's Oko. Then in this family, we have the word for adult. Adult is what in Yoruba? Agba. Agbalagba is elderly. Why is everything about day to day about elderly? You are the one that said vintage. Like Agbala. Right. So Agba. You know, Agba is coming from the word ba, which means to take or to accept. Abi?
Mhm.
So our forebears, they are very, very wise. Agba will always take. That's why Yoruba has a saying that says Akiton Lagba. Akiton. Akiton is dunghill, refuse dumps. And that's a Akiton ni Agba. So if you are an adult, Agba in Yoruba, we are likening to a dunghill. Because look at it. If you are at work now, your team perform very well, and they give award. It's not everybody in the group that would go and collect the award, though. It's you, the team head, that you say, I accept this award on behalf of the team. Thank you very much. It's you we are seeing. It's you that collected it. It's you that took it. You take the praise. Now take it, flip it. If the team did not perform, who are they going to call to the boardroom to talk to? It's you again. Right. So Agba is all about taking. You take the praise, you take the insult. Yeah. So you're at home. The house is messed up. And you didn't even join in the messing up of the house. So your parent comes in. They are not facing the aburos in the house. They are facing you. And say, Ade, see you go label shade dirty. See everywhere is messed up. And you say you go to husband's house like this. I did not raise. But you didn't even join. You were just on your own. You did not partake in it. You take the stone, no, you take the blame. Let's flip it. Let's say the house is clean. Everything is fine. You didn't even join in the cleaning at all. You say, you see now? Ọmọ dáadáa la dé yẹn. Ọkọ ẹ máa gbádùn ẹ. Your husband will enjoy you. See the way the house is clean. See the way but you did not. But because you are Agba, you will take the glory. You take it. So Agba will always gba. That's why, Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on kinikon. If you do well, you will take if you do rubbish, you will take the blame. So Agba will always take, we always gba Agba. Now, why you now have Agbalagba? Because in Yoruba, everyone love, Agbalagba is Agba ninu Agba. That means Agba, inside Agba. Because from 18, as you Oyibo has made the whole thing complex, from 18 upward, is Agba. So a 40-year-old will look at a 30-year-old and say, ọmọdé ni ẹ́, and the 30 will look at the 40 as Agba. An 80-year-old grandpa will look at a 70-year-old and say, ọmọdé ni ẹ́. And the 70-year-old will look at 80 as Agba. So you see that Agba is relative. Agba is not static, right? So we would then say anyone above 50 and all is Agba, Lagba. Agba, inside Agba. Agba raised to power 2. Agba tends to infinity. So you can say, Agbalagba Gbangba, Agbalagba. You are the one that knows, like, it's not binding. So you know now that they've coined Agbalagbi. They say Agbalagbi is bigger than Agbalagba. The vintage millennial and Ferrari Gen Z, they have coined that other stuff. But much more than that is us knowing that even Agba can even be bigger than Agbalagba. Do you get? Right. So Agbalagba will be saying, ẹ̀yin ni Agba o. So Agba is like the peak. So you can have a whole lot within, but it's still Agba, adult Agba. Now, what about woman? Do you have question, Leja Kimbere? Do you have question? Let's.
I had a question, I think, on was it the pronouns that we were doing?
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at one. When people say I want, what's that breakdown of that?
Right. So that's we'll still do it. But because you asked, so Emi is I or me. Iwo is you. Ẹ̀yin is also you for older person. Àwa is us or our. Àwọn is them. Why is him or her or it. This is called emphatic pronoun. So this pronoun is called emphatic. We don't use it in in regular conversation, for example, you don't say ìwọ fẹ́ lọ lọ́la, èmi fẹ́, but when you are emphatic, ìwọ ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀, it's you that I am talking about. Like, èmi, rárá, àwọn for third person is emphatic. It's an emphatic pronoun. So we don't use it in regular conversation. Right? The way it can come or they can come in regular conversation is when you have a third person and following a third person. For example, if you say, he said he will come. That O is E. I've not taught you that though. When you say E is O, said is so, that pé, so ó sọ pé, you won't say O again. He said he will come. So let me write it so we can have understanding of it better. So can you see this? So he said, can you see it? He said,
Yes.
he will come. You know, come is wa. You know, and I told you that, where will I write it? So he or she or it in Yoruba is o. Now, if you say, for example, he said he will come, in Yoruba it will be, he said that. So he said that, ó sọ pé. So where emphatic pronoun can come, you know, as regular conversation is when you have this third person and you have another third person following. Like, he said he will come. So you now say, ó sọ pé òun máa wá. So you will not say, ó sọ pé ó máa wá. No, you are saying, ó sọ pé òun máa wá. So if it's older, you say, wọ́n sọ pé àwọn máa wá. That's one of the few ways that emphatic is emphatic. So we don't use it in regular conversation. So I is mo, you know that. So does that answer the question?
Benny.
Oh yeah, ta ló tún ní ìbéèrè? Atilola, ìbéèrè.
It was just on the word ton from related, I think he said it is. And I was thinking about when people say like shetty ton, but I don't know if that's even a word, or maybe it's ton that I've heard before and it's not ton. Does that make sense?
Ton that you're trying to say is finish.
Exactly, but it's not the same as that related word, is it?
Oh, no.
But so can I hear
this? Finish. So ton.
So it's a O, not with the AN.
No, it's A, but it's the army. So let me show you. Can you see it here?
Yeah.
All right. So the word ton
Okay.
is finish. End.
Yes, that's the one that I know.
Ton. The word ton is spread. Light. And the word ton is related. Like when so what I said is that this ton and ton, there is the tone that separates them in writing, but deeper they have the same meaning.
Right.
And so, but ton, which is finished, is different. Ton is to finish. That is a oti ton. So tán and parí
Yeah.
are the same.
Mm-hmm.
You say ó ti parí is finished. End. Ó ti tán is finished. It's end.
Yes, I understood that. It was that I couldn't differentiate. When you had said, where is it? Ibaton, I think it was, and you were breaking it down, I heard finish
Yeah.
as opposed to related.
Okay. But is it clear now?
Does that make sense? I
Yeah.
think my connection is not good. Yeah, it makes sense now. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
It's
Ade.
Yeah.
Sir?
Ah.
The question I have, I don't know if it's not necessarily, it's how do we differentiate between these tones? Is there a way we can learn it? So you know when, so right now I understand everything you said, but if I'm reading this later, how am I sure I'm pronouncing it in the right tone? So is there a way to be able to identify what tone is what is going where? And I know everybody says the do re mi, but I don't know if it's my ears, but I don't think I ever get it.
No. It's not your ears. It's the America kinikon. But it's okay. It's okay. You see the way me too I struggle with. I think I've told that a lot before. The way I struggle with hair, the hair on my head, hair, the where we are now, hair, the hair to the throne, hair, the hair that will breathe, hair, the hair that is here in my hair. Everything. Do you know that you be saying it with your calling out and the it's the same. I tell you. Right. But over time, we start getting used to it. Right. Because tone marking is what I teach last in teaching Yoruba. You'll be able to speak Yoruba. We'll be having conversation like this all through 1 hour plus and all that in Yoruba before you can get tone marking. For example, if you say your name is Ade, for example, the tone on Ade is Remi Ade. If you call yourself Ade, that is Mido. You didn't say Ade to me. You said Ade. That is me do. So if you don't know what you are saying, you will be saying wrong tonation to the word. So if you say Mayowa, Midomi, if you say Mayowa, that's Remido, they are not the same. So you need to be in the tone for you to know the correct tone mark that you put on it. So what I tell people or what I tell my friends is follow the tone. A child of 4 years will not be asking you, I want to know tone marking. You just speak. Mess it up. Say it the way you can say it. You cannot speak with my tone to speak Yoruba. Hope you know. That's not the goal. That shouldn't be your goal. That the way I speak Yoruba is the way you want to speak Yoruba. You don't live here. You know, since I've been speaking like this all my life. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but use that your tone to speak the language. If I can understand what you're saying, you are speaking. Look at our Chinese. You go, come here, I see you. You say, yeah. You're right. You good. Yeah, you know, like you do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm in just running it, what I'm saying is in essence is follow the tone. Say it the way you want, that is comfortable for you to say it. If I understand it, if another person understands it, you are good. Right? Don't have the thought that I want more. Mo fẹ́ máa sọ Yorùbá bí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe ń sọ èyí tó ń sọ. ìwọ bó ṣe máa sọ, mo fẹ́ máa sọ Yorùbá bí Lékan ṣe ń sọ yìí, ó dẹ̀ dùn and it's sweeter. Oh, Robert, you don't think so? Mixing your American Asweswe with, you know, like the Yoruba, you just switch, you know. Whatever nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni wípé it's cool. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi máa sọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé right, so just follow the tone. Watch this video, you know, again, you know, you can watch it in part, maybe 10 minutes here and there, 5 minutes and all that stuff. Then you get more knowledge about this thing. Just the tone. Follow the tone. So when you have questions like this, you can do a video note to me. I will do it back to you, you know, like call those words that you are struggling to call. I will do the video. Then it's tone. Follow it. You'll be better. So don't complicate it like it's something, it's no big deal. Many Yoruba speakers don't know tone marking. Ask 10 people, 8 don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Believe me.
I do. I believe you.
Really? Vintage already. Oh yeah. So Grace, your question.
I mean, I think the only thing I was thinking about was when we say, I've heard moms specifically call their children oko. Is that still like the same? I don't know. I guess how does that apply when mothers call that to their children? Like I've understood over time that it's like a loving way of calling your children, but I never understood the meaning behind why mothers do that.
All right. So now, is it that your English that you just spoke now? It's very fast. Grace, that English is fast. Oh no. And it's not.
I'm a fast talker.
Kilo day. If you see the way I'm doing my hair like this, God help me. Thank God he helped me. So yeah, it's Oko. Our forebears, this language is very complete, I tell you. I can call my child now, Oko me. It's not that it's my husband. It's my strength. It's my strength. As well, Oko me. It's my strength. I told you now. It's my strength. You see, we need to. Yoruba is beyond language. Right. So when you see God, they call God Okomi. Have you not heard that before? People say, Okomi, Oloworimi. It's not that you are, that you are paying my dowry or I'm sleeping with you. It just means you're my strength. You're my strength, you're my vigor. No. May we not lose our children. May we not lose. You see how the whole thing will change. Life can ruin because of that. You do. All right. So it just means strength. Yeah. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, it does.
It does. Oh, did you say another thing in midst of the English? Grace.
Sir?
Did you say another thing in the midst of the English that I did not get?
No. That was the only thing I was thinking about. I got it.
I got it. Oh, I got it.
I understand.
I got it. All right. So did you see now? Let me just explain this also to you so that you have more understanding of it before we. You see the word understanding. Understanding in Yoruba is oye. Abi? And to understand is what? Ye. I say, ye, 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 ye. Ah. Ye, ye. So, oye. So to understand is ye. So to say I understand, you say, to say I understand in Yoruba. In Yoruba, I say
Me.
it understands me. So that would be oye mi. Do you know that this ye that we're saying is to lay? So you say adìyẹ ye ẹyin. That means this hen lay egg. So understanding in Yoruba is all about laying of whatever I'm telling you. Are you able to receive it? So if I say she oh yeah, that be this thing that I've been saying, are you able to get it in? Then you say, oh yeah me, you're saying it understands me. That means I'm able to get it in. That means understanding in Yoruba takes the blame away from me. He gives it to you. So I can be speaking correct. I can be speaking correct, Siso, but you can understand it wrongly. It will lay to you wrongly. And I can be speaking rubbish, and you are able to process right out of it, and that's what you get in. And that's why we speak. You process, and you sieve what comes into your mind. And that is why Yoruba, we are expected to use our mind, our head, to react. Use your orinu, we call it orinu, to react rather than what I say. For example, you ask me to bring this thing, and I say, where should I put it? And I say, put it on my head. That's what I said. You know, all these advanced Gen Z, they will just put it on my head like that. But I have said it for you to writing and say, put it on my head does not mean to put it on my head. It means what you should do is to put it down. Or you say, even for me, I am hungry. And you want to say, what Jamie? Come and eat me. And you then go to her. So it's understanding in Yoruba is you able to process matter and be able to deliver to your mind the right thing that you can keep you going. Do you get it? Okay. All right. So we will complete on family on Sunday. First half, we'll start talking about our greetings. And we just move on from there. Do you like the class? Do you?
Yeah.
Ben.
Yes.
Yes, very much.
See Grace when you bolo to sir. Yes.
Benny.
See Beremo, no questions.
Rara.
Watch this video again. I'll send them. Watch them. because it's almost 12, so you can just make sure you watch part and understand them as you progress.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Eshego.
Eshe. All right, Eshe. Ó dàbọ̀.
Ó dàbọ̀.
Ó dàbọ̀.